Welcome, everybody, back to our 10-part video series on modding in Life by You. I am Willem. I'm one of the game designers on the team, and I am so excited to be your guide throughout this process of learning to mod our wonderful life sim game. Now, like I said, this is a 10-part video series, and those 10 videos are going to be split into 3 main sections. We are currently on the final video of the first part, decoration and personalization. The second section is going to be lot and world design. That's up next. And then our final section will be on custom gameplay for the really advanced modders out there. Today, we're going to talk about creating a custom character that we can actually save to our mod and share with our friends, as well as making a custom outfit for that character. All right, here we are back in the editor menu of Life by You, where most of the modding we're going to do is going to take place. Today we're going to be largely in the character library editor as well as the outfits editor, but before we do anything else, we of course have to make a new mod. We can do that by simply pressing our plus button in the top of the screen there. Just like last time, I have a sort of silly idea of what I want to do to this mod, and so I'm going to name it something appropriately silly, Willem's Wicked Wizard. Now I want to spend a moment to put in a quick word about how mod ordering works. Now that we have multiple mods, some of these mods may start conflicting with each other. So here is the simple answer to that question. If 2 mods edit the same object, only one of those mods will actually take effect. And the way you know which one takes effect is simply which one is at the top of this list. So you can literally move them up and down. The one at the top will take priority. In some cases, the mods will be able to play nice. So perhaps if 2 mods affect the same object, but they affect different parts of the object, they'll be okay. But it really depends on what exactly gets modified. For the most part, whatever is at the top of the list there is what actually gets used. Now, before we make our character, we can show you what the character library even looks like. We're going to add our own custom character to this list so that we can share it with our friends and other people who might be playing Life by You. Before we do so, though, I want to make an awesome custom outfit to put them in. So let's jump over to the outfit editor first. So this is the outfit editor. An outfit in Life by You is basically just a collection of clothing that you save all together as one, instead of saving out just one article of clothing at a time. They get used in a couple of different ways. The main 3 ways are, number 1, they'll be randomly used for townsfolk. So if somebody appears in your town or visits via the bus, they might actually wear an outfit that you create for them. Number 2, they can be manually selected in the character creator when you make a new character, which I'll show you here today. And number 3, they can actually be used for work and other manually selected options. So you could have a barista outfit that gets used for baristas, or if you get more advanced and make your own custom gameplay, you can associate outfits with that custom gameplay. We're now ready to make our own custom outfit, and we do that again simply by hitting the green plus button at the top of the screen. If you don't see that plus button, by the way, that's just because you have not selected your mod, so go back out to the editor and select your mod, and then come back in and hit that plus button. Now, over on the right-hand side of the screen, we'll see all kinds of options for our outfit, including our body type. So we can go for a more masculine body type or a more feminine body type, depending on what we want. And we can also actually do both, by the way. But I'm going to go ahead and select the feminine body type simply because that's kind of what I've been doing this whole time. Now, we can also name our outfit whatever we want. This is the display name, what the player might see in the game who might use it. I have only one option that I can call this, which is, of course, the wizard outfit. And next we'll see over here is our random weight per life stage section, which is a little confusing, but basically just means where is this outfit actually available for access. There are 2 main places that it might be accessed. The first is as a random outfit for characters, and that is accessed if I have a 1, and then if I have a 0, it's only accessible in the character creator, and then if I have a -1, it's not available anywhere. So I'm just going to go for a 1, because I would love to see people walking around in this outfit, but I could also hide this if I wanted to for some reason. If I click this button at the top there, I can also decide which ages are allowed to use this outfit. So I could make an outfit just for the elderly or something like that if I wanted to. All right, the next most important part is probably the tags section. The tags are what decides how this outfit actually gets used in the game. So there are 5 main tags in the game, and that is the 5 different outfit types for your character, which includes casual, formal, beachwear, sleepwear, and workout. There's also a couple of special ones like the wedding tag right here. But I am going to just go for a casual outfit, a nice, simple outfit that anybody could wear. The shared colors section here is a little bit more advanced, and we're not going to talk about it here today, but we might drop a little bit of hints on how it works another time. And then finally down here at the bottom is the enabled clothing slots. So interestingly, different outfits can actually have different slots, and if those slots don't conflict, you can actually kind of put one outfit on top of the other, sort of anyway. So for instance, if I made an outfit that was just a hat, I could wear that, and none of my other clothes would come off unless there was a hat there. So you can use this to kind of mess around with how outfits combine with each other, but for now I'm just going to go ahead and put all slots in here, and then I'll hit edit and actually be able to make my outfit. Now you'll see that casual is already selected since that's the tag that we chose. And we have all kinds of options, of course, to add to our outfit. And this is really just anything that's available to us in the character creator, any hats or clothing or whatever. I have a pretty specific idea, so I'm going to jump straight into hats. And then this beanie is, I think, about as much of a wizard hat as I'm going to get with. To be honest, I'm already a little hesitant if this is going to look very good. I don't, it doesn't look great to me. You may be sensing a theme here for what I'm going to go for. What options do we have? Oh, purple. I saw purple and I clicked. It's perfect. I don't need to think about it anymore. Can I make it more purple? That's fine. We won't. We would have to make a custom preset to do that. We're not going to do that right now. Instead, we're going to go. We could just slap some underwear on them. Great. But let's see, what else do we have here? We could put some socks. Oh, no purple socks. I will just go for black. And we can go for what else? Maybe some bottoms. That would make sense. Oh, that's it. Those are it. Is there anything else in here? Maybe like these. Oh, those are terrible. No. This is it. That's perfect. This is just what I always imagined. What else do we have? Oh, we need some shoes, don't we? I'm always a big boot fan. You may have. This is starting to look kind of familiar from the very first video, but you know what? Don't judge me. All right, we'll go for nice. Yes, these look great. I'm kind of liking the fit. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, maybe some glasses. Oh, the round glasses. Yes. For those who know me in real life, this is the exact kind of glasses that I wear everywhere. So that's perfect. And then what else? Maybe some jewelry. Let's see. We can add some earrings. Oh, yeah, those are very wizardy. Maybe anything else in here? Maybe a necklace. Maybe some, oh yeah, maybe some bracelets. No, it doesn't work very well. Maybe that one. That looks good. And then, yeah, let's get a necklace in here. That doesn't work super well. Let's go for, yeah. Yeah, just a nice chain. That's perfect. All right. So this is our completed Wicked Wizard outfit. Once we're happy with it and we've covered everything that we want to cover, we can go ahead and just hit the checkbox to actually save it. Now, the only last thing that I want to mention here that is important to remember is that once you have finished your outfit, you just want to hit create icon down there in the bottom left. This will actually make a custom icon for your character. It just automatically does that. And so when players select your outfit, that's what they will see in the menu. So just make sure you hit create icon. So that means we're done with our outfit and we're ready to move on and make a character that wears it. All right, so to use our custom outfit and make a memorable, interesting character that we can share with our friends and other modders, we're simply going to hit New Game. Inside of the New Game here, we actually already have a character with a more feminine body type, which is perfect because that's what I designed the outfit for. And I can start editing this character. I might start up here with the name. I have a silly idea. I'm going to call them Merlina the Wizard. And then while we have this character named, we can jump in and actually design them, make them interesting and something that people will remember and download into their own versions of the game. So we have all kinds of options in the character editor, and I assume I probably don't need to go over this. This is very familiar, and also we've covered it before in other videos. But we can change all kinds of stuff about our character, including, for instance, our neck length or our shoulder width or any of the other sort of body options. But what I'm going to start with actually is just the face. I'm going to do an interesting face, and then I'm going to add our outfit, and that's where I'll leave it for today. What I really want to get to is the eyes. So I'm going to jump into, is it iris? No, that's wrong. I'm going to jump into the colors here, and I bet I bet you can't guess what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for, on this color one here, I'm going to go for a nice bright purple on this. And oh, wow. Oh my God. They look a little like wrong, scary. I don't know. I'm not loving it. I'll play with this a little bit more. Maybe change the iris color B, and that's much better. There we go. Interesting, memorable eye color, but not terrifying. Okay. And what else do we have? We've got a little makeup on there, so I could go to the cosmetics section and play with the eyeshadow and the eyeliner, which, of course, what other color will I go with besides purple? Fantastic. Once we have the eye colors in, I'm actually going to go for the hair. I think that's the last thing I'll do before I change the custom outfit. There's one hairstyle that I thought looked really cool colored. It's not that one. There it is. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to pick this hairstyle, and then I'm going to play with these preset colors, just like we did actually with the clothing in the first video. And once again, I mean, what other color is there? I actually am unaware if there are others. Pretty sure this is it. Going for that nice purple on that hair. Yes. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That actually looks halfway decent. Nice. Okay. So now we have a memorable character, Merlina, the wizard. And we're going to put on Merlina our custom outfit. We do that very simply. We simply go to the wardrobe section here, and you'll notice towards the top of the wardrobe section, there is a little thing called pre-made outfits. I can go ahead and click on pre-made outfits, and then I can select, these are the exact outfits you saw in the outfit editor. So I can go ahead and select the casual outfit, since that's the type of outfit I made, and scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see there that here is our outfit, and we can click on that. And wow, they look pretty good. I continue to be surprised by all of my stupid ideas actually kind of coming together. I'm into it. All right, there we go. We have our memorable Merlina the Wizard with their amazing wizard fit. And I can close this editor now. And before I start the game, I'm going to go ahead and pick a profession for them. What's very wizardy? Maybe a cafe? Yeah, cafe. It's kind of like brewing potions or something. All right, now we can actually hit play and jump into the game. Now that we're actually in the world with our custom character, Merlina the Wizard, we can walk around and play the game in any way we would normally play. We can have them do chores, we can have them interact with the world, we can have them pick up collectibles. But I had a thought. There's this spot I really like in Old Town over here that overlooks the sea. It has this little plaque. So I'm going to teleport Merlina over to here and have them stand in an epic and exciting fashion. Once we've played the game with our custom character and we've decided that we like this character and want to save them and add them to the mod, we can do so simply by hitting escape and hit save to character library. And that's it. Your currently selected character will immediately be added to the character library. I'm going to go ahead and save the game just so we don't lose this particular save. And then I will actually quit the game once that has done, and I will head back to the main menu. Once I'm in the main menu, I can go back to editor, and then I can click the character library, and we'll see that all of those characters are still there, but if we scroll down, we can find amongst them Merlina the Wizard. And Merlina the Wizard can now be saved to this mod. All I have to do is click on them and then click on Save to Mod, and that's it. This character is now added to this particular mod, ready to be shared with other players, downloaded, and added to their own worlds. I know that this worked correctly if I can see the number there next to Character Library with the mod selected. So that's it. That is the end of this video. Now you know how to create your own custom characters and share them with each other and your own custom outfits. I hope you're excited to do so. I want to remind you that we have a lot of mod support available. There is a Discord as well as an FAQ and a few other goodies to help you understand how mods work in Life by You. And in addition, there will be other videos coming out on how to upload and download mods. Right now, the mod library is not yet live, so we, of course, don't have videos yet to show you how to do that, but we will have videos coming soon. Okay, before we say goodbye, just like last time, I want to assign you a design challenge. I want to give you a little bit of work to try out so that you can create your own fun character. And that is very simple. I want you to make an interesting and memorable character that you might add to Life by You yourself. You can just sketch this out on paper, or you can use any number of different character creator tools out in the wild to make something that you think would be really fun in this game. Make a character with a fun outfit. If you do have the game, if you're watching this video after the game came out and you got a copy, go ahead and add that character to this game and perhaps upload that mod to the internet for others to enjoy. All right, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. In the next video, we're going to talk about lot and world design. You're actually going to make your own custom house, and I hope you're excited and show up for the next one. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.